I'd go from bronze to mythic if I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome. It's Bronze to Mythic, the show where I draft my account from Bronze to Mythic. A little bit of a rough start, honestly. Currently Silver Tier 4, going to episode number 3. First 2 drafts were not too great, but we're learning. We're learning. A lot of words in the set. A lot of words in the set. Some big, swingy, powerful cards, too. We'll see how it goes. And let's jump right into our drafts here. Baldur's Gate, the Alchemy only set, and digital only cards, pretty cool. Chat wants to know what band that is. That is Scatoon Network. Jur runs Scatoon Network. Jur also, they have their own solo band now. They're like 2 other bands. They're phenomenal. Look up Scatoon Network on YouTube. Never heard of them before because they're fantastic. And they did all my theme songs. And I'm very lucky they did, honestly, because they're so freaking awesome. So check them out, Scatoon Network on YouTube. And Jur just released an album under the name Jur recently. It's a great album. It's super cool. So let's draft. Let's look at our cards here and see what we got. Of course, Draftsmith is here. No static rankings from Draftsmith, courtesy Untapped, but there are the universal rankings. Again, download that, untapped.gg. Use my link, please. Hashtag sponsors so I get credit. Traverse the Outlands. Search your library for up to X basic land cards, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. That is a commander card through and through. Seek new knowledge. You get Breath Weapon, 2 damage to non-dragon creature. Looks like Priest of Ancient Lore is the only reasonable card here. There are a ton of okay cards. Null Hunter's fine. But Priest of Ancient Lore is just great. I know we were kind of like the white deck last draft, but Priest is too good not to take. So taking Priest here, not really passing much. None of these cards are particularly exciting as far as first picks go. So take Priest. We did open one of the best rares in the set in episode 1, pack 1, so can't be too mad about this card's freaking terrible. Can't be mad at that. All right. Baldur's Gate. That's the name of the movie. Baldur's Gate, the name of the set, of course. Add mana of any one color or X number of other gates you control. So to nick those for gates. This card actually seems very powerful, but not in limited. Not in limited. So we got Jade Orb of Dragonkind. A pretty awesome card, actually. It's a mana rock that pumps your dragons up, which is great. Also gives them hexproof, so they're taking guaranteed block. Shadow Archdruid, when it attacks, gains that touch, mill 2. During your turns, you may play a land or cast a permanent spell from your own cards that were put into your... That's pretty cool. Kind of a cool self-mill card. We got... we do have a Pacifism here, which is a solid card for sure. Turns a thing into a mana rock. Although, there are a lot of big things in this one, so giving your opponent treasures is not ideal. Also, Grim Bounty, which is probably the best card in the pack. If for some reason you want to stay open and be white, I think taking Containment's fine. We're taking the Bounty, though. Bounty's very, very good. This is a format with a lot of big spells in it, so giving ourselves a treasure is very, very good, and then giving our opponent a treasure is very, very bad, because there are so many 7-drops. So, thing to be aware of. We get past the pack here with a lot of black cards and a Dragon's Fire. So, there's a rare and uncommon missing. The uncommon probably wasn't black. We got Bone Collar Cleric, which can reanimate creatures. Ghost Lantern's not great. The Ghoul's okay. Dragon's Fire is great. And then Horde Robber's also great. I'm actually a huge Horde Robber fan. I think this card's fantastic. I think this card's really, really good. It is a late Dragon's Fire, though. Dragon's Fire is also very good. And there are no white cards, so you might be considering changing gears. Although taking a black card here is safer because we give you black-white. If you take a third color card here, we're not playing one of the cards we're taking. So, Ghoul is pretty good too. I like Horde Robber a lot, but I'm gonna take the Ghoul. I don't know if this is correct or not. My gut wants to take the Horde Robber, but usually it comes a little later anyway. So we'll see. We'll see. No white cards again. We get Gorgut's Boss, Human Boar. 4/4 for 4. Each creature you control with a mana ability gets +2/+2. Whenever creature you control with mana ability attacks, untap it. Whenever you cast a spell of 7 mana, so to cast it. This card is really good. This would require us to be like green, black, splashing red, though, which is pretty difficult, honestly. Otherwise, though, the pack's pretty bad. There's big dragon thing, which is very good. And everything else is like pretty mopey. I mean, I like taking rares, so I'm just going to take the rare. One of the things that I think is very important early in the format is, given the option of a rare or a common, if your goal is to learn the format, just take the rare. Just take the rare and figure it out, because you don't get to play with rares too often. So another Gruul card here in Thackus the Butcher. Not super exciting, though. Just a fine card. 5 mana for a 3/4 trample. Whenever it attacks, double the power of each dragon you control. Oh, it's each dragon? That's pretty good, but Sewer Plague here is a super solid removal spell. This kills almost everything super easily, so if this wasn't here, I'd probably take the Butcher, but Sewer Plague is way too good. Way too good. So probably looking to be like green, black, splashing red, maybe, but another Grim Bounty means that black is still super open, which is nice. Of course, treasures can splash anything, which is kind of cool, so although without mana creatures, this card isn't nearly as good, obviously, so taking Grim Bounty here. I mean, Mycoloid and Innkeeper are both super solid, but Grim Bounty's phenomenal. There's no reason to take a different color card, so we're clearly black at this point. That we know. That we know. Vampire Spawn. Summon Undead's kind of cool. This is a, you mill 3 and then zombify a creature. There are some pretty big idiots, but we're not really close to that yet. Just take Vampire Spawn. Just a solid offensive and defensive card. It's good on both sides of the ball, so little mini Siege Rhino here. No, this is not a table. This is not a table on the Jade Orb of Dragonkind. This is a new Jade Orb. And there's not much else here. There's a Summon Undead again, but I don't think we're really doing that. We might end up green-black, maybe. Speculative pick-wise, I think the Orb or the Undead are both reasonable, but let's take the Uncommon. Let's see how things turn out. Alright, I mean, there's your Nurturer. That is a mana creature if it cares about dragons. There's also a Gray Salad here. And, but again, Self-Mill, not really on our agenda. So I'll take the Nurturer. Look like white is completely cut off. So we got Shadow Archdruid here. It's not really on our plan. We could try and be like the Graveyard deck. If the cards keep coming, this is also a good Graveyard card. It's also a dragon too. Greatest power among creatures you control and creature cards in your graveyard. It's kind of cool card. Take this uncommon though. See how it plays. Horde Robber Tables. Sure. Sure. Split the Spoils is not very good. Whatever. Alright, so sure. So interesting pack one. Black super open. White not open at all. However, we open up a whatever the hell that name is. That's a 3/3 for 3. You may look at the top card of your library. You may cast party cards from the top. Being in combat, your turn, you have full party. Counters all your things. We have a rogue, a cleric, and nothing else. Yeah, so not taking that card. Oh, wow. I'm good. No, I'm not good. What the hell's going on? I can't talk. So yeah, different art here, but Skullport Merchant is the bomb. Mythic, uncommon, and limited. Unbelievably good card. So easy merchant here. Not close. No other good green or black cards. So sounds like I got some raga in my throat, right?
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you!
I'm good. Druid of the Eternal Grove. 2/2 for 4. When an ETB, search for 2 basic lands. Reveal them, roll a d20. Halftime they go in your hand. Halftime 1 goes in. And then, that's a pretty good card, honestly. Just a Moldrifter for 4. It's pretty good. I like this card. This is solid. This is a solid card. A little ramp helps to splash, too. It's an interesting set because typically modern day limited, there's always dual lands in the common slot. This set doesn't have that, but it has a lot of mana fixing like this, just like searching for lands, stuff like that. So, Circle of Dream Druid, this card's fun. Again, gray salad here. Ghost Lantern, I don't think is very good. It's kind of a cool card. You'll have a shot, but this thing is mill 4, and then as long as there are 4 more creature cards in your graveyard, is Menace and Death Touch. Okay. I don't know how good this card is. I guess it's better than this card is, right? This card's just like too basic. Sure, we'll try it. Let's try it. Okay, another Druid of Emerald Grove. I mean, card seems great. So, I'm in. Wild Shape, Nefarious Imp, yeah, whatever. I feel like we're going a little bigger than... I don't think we're doing this graveyard stuff that much, honestly. Milling 4 cards is a lot, too. So, Ghoul, Robber, Nurturer. Playing a decent amount of creatures. The mana ability. Only one creature with the mana ability so far. I guess, I don't know. I guess we'll try it. Yeah, it's not a great card, honestly, but what is this card? Alondo the Seer. 4 mana 3/5, which is pretty good. Tap and draw a card, then exile a card in your hand and put a number of time counters on it equal to its mana value. It gains land last time counters removed from this card. If it's exiled, you may cast it at paying its mana cost. Cast creature spell this way, it gains haste. So you get to suspend cards. That's like pretty good, honestly. Because you're just like, the card you discard is just going to be going in play. I actually like this card. We could possibly splash this one, maybe also or instead of the red card. This card's not very good anyway, so. Grave Choice. Target opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. If a creature had mana value 2 or less, conjure a duplicate into your hand, and you can cast the duplicate. I can't read that card fast enough. I'm taking the Shambling Guest. Wait, what does this do? Get my damn reading glasses on. Hold on. Draw a card, exile a card from your hand. If time counters that you mana cost. Every last time you exile. Oh, it removes the counters by itself when you tap it every time. Okay, that's cool. Basically just suspend one. This pack is awful. Orb of Dragonkind. This pack's also awful. Alright. It's alright. Our deck's like, we have some pretty good stuff right now. Inspiring Bards, whatever. Archery is interesting. It's a pump spell that gives a boon to your next creature, which is kind of cool. Let's try this card, sure. Quick tips, go sub to the Bronze and Mythic channel. Eh? I don't know. We're still learning. It's only our third draft. So, Legend of Revealing, Wild Shape. All right. We're in like decent shape. I think we're in decent shape here. Pack 3, we open up Catbright of Mithril Hall. First strike, reach. All right, whatever. I'm gonna read that. Grim Wanderer, Manticore, the Big Wormy. We do like the Big Wormy, and a Spider Beast. Spider Beast. All right, so very, very easy Lenorm here. This card's freaking awesome. They're just huge. All the adventure cards are great. Adventure's just such a good mechanic. Iron Golem is in top 10 commons. That is very strange. Another Merchant. Oh my god. Woo!
Oh, it's Lazy Helix!
Now we're cooking.
God!
Now we're cooking, folks. This is actually phenomenal for us. Another Merchant. Double Merchant. Maybe we'll table the Robber too. Kind of weird that we're like this sort of like green-black treasure deck, but I don't think we're playing this Jade Orb either. We only have one dragon, so. Okay. Shambling Guest, Ghoul, Robber, Nurturer. So we have 4 2-drops. Sewer Plague, Merchant, Spawn, Archery. Okay. Meteor Golem. Are we a Meteor Golem deck? Meteor Golem just seems good, honestly. We ramp pretty well. Yeah, I'm down. We have a lot of ramp in our deck, so let's build up some biggins. Do it, Meteor Golem. Owlbear Shepherd. 1/4 for 3. Beginning of your end step. Creature you control of total power 8 or greater. Draw a card. Yeah, this card seems freaking great. Oh, there's also a Prowler, too. Prowler is really good, but we're not that aggressive, nor are we that sacrificey. I think Owlbear's better. Because we're going to be on the defensive a little more often than not, because we're kind of like a slower deck. And we only have one thing in sacrifices. So Prowler is really, really good. I think Shepherd is better. It's a good defensive card that draws cards. So. Alright, we have Course Lava, whatever. You may cast dragon spells on top of your library. Don't got many of those. We got Band Together, which is a good rule spell, or Hill Giant, whatever, which is just a really good top end card for us. We already have Sewer Plague, double Grim Bounty. I don't think we really need another removal spell, honestly. I'm taking the big fatty. Taking the big fatty. Let's go. Horde Robber again. I mean, double Horde Robber with double Merchant's pretty insane. Shambling Ghast. We have no like ways to sacrifice Shambling Ghast ever. Taking Horde Robber here. Alright, another Shambling Ghast. Also a Chain Devil. We're not playing Raga here. Ghoul, Horde Robber. Not playing the Orb. Alright, I guess we're taking Shambling Ghast. I don't know if I'm playing 2 Ghasts or not, but I guess Merchant Sacks, that's true. That's true. Drider, Druidic Ritual, which is kind of a cool card. Grave Choice, sacrifice a non-token creature. Drider's not like particularly great. I guess it's like fine. It's not great though. It is a 5-drop. We do have no 5-drops. Sure. Manticore, Wanderer. Wanderer's pretty bad. It's funny, Wanderer was a 3/5. I think that should be pretty good. And the fact that it just like trades with 3-drops is like not very good for the cost. Just gonna take the rare. Whatever. Circle Mern Druid. The Ritual, mill 3, return a creature and a land. That's interesting. Grave Choice is like okay. This is alright. I don't know. Edicts tend to be a little iffy. Oh, you're playing these cards, so the card deck is basically done. Mill 4. When it dies, return a land. I don't want to mill that hard, but we're not using the body for anything either, so another archery, summon undead, whatever. I think our deck's just done, so alright. Last pick, Shambling Ghast. I don't know if we're playing 3 Shambling Ghast, honestly. But we'll see. We'll see. So, not too bad. Not too bad. Let's take a look. Draftsmith is thinking here. Wants Abzan. Wants to play this card. I didn't actually read this card. Green-white for a 2/2. First strike, reach. Whenever it attacks, plus almost encounter on for each equipment attack. We don't have any equipments. What are you talking about? Move all the counters on it. Yeah, we don't have any equipments. Whatever. You're drunk. You're drunk. All right, so let's get rid of these lands. It wants to play Priest too, sure, but that's not better than this card is. This card's good. This card's good. So, Shambling Ghast, Ghoul, Robber. This card probably just sucks. Plague, Merchant, Vampire, Archery, Owlbear. We are a little light on the Boom Booms, to be totally honest. Wish we had like one more good Boom Boom, but just gonna cut one of these. This card just kind of blows, I think. Yeah, we're all a little light on Boom Booms, but all in all, I like our deck. We're gonna play 1 island. We have a million treasures anyway, so, and then we'll play more black than blues. So play 1 island. How about that one? And we're gonna play some Swampos and some forests. And we're gonna play 1 more swamp and forest. And there it is. We could splash the Raga, but we have literally 1 mana creature in our deck, so it only matters if we cast a 7-drop, which we have 2 of. Otherwise, it's just a 4/4 for 4. It's not particularly worth splashing. So, we could splash the Priest of Ancient Lore. Honestly, just cast it off treasure. We have infinite treasure. Like we can easily just not play an island. We've got treasures. We just play Priest of Ancient Lore. Maybe. Just like a good card. And do we just like not play an island maybe? What are we at right now? We're at 16 lands. Play Priest, just don't play Shambling Ghast. Just like shave one of those. And maybe we just like don't play. Yeah, we're at 14 black, 9 green. Just don't play island. I think this is our main deck. The question is are we playing off-colored lands or not? I almost don't think we are. I'm not even gonna bother. I know you have this guy, but it's literally, if it was 2 blue cards, we play an island. But with 1 white card and 1 blue card, yeah. So we're going to do a little double splash here off our treasure. We have a ton of treasure. We have double gas, double robber, double merchant, and then double bounty. That's a lot. I guess, like, in theory, the seer could cast the priest. So maybe I'll play an island. Play 1 island. Island's best card in Magic, right? Let's play an island. Play this island. So play 1 island, and then the priest will be a free roll. All right, so that's our deck. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have that up. That's our deck, episode 3. It's prediction time, folks. Place your bets. Haven't gotten 7 wins yet. It's kind of embarrassing, honestly, but we can get 7 wins, yes or no. Place your bets. Bronze to Mythic. Draft number 3. You two folks, pause the video, scroll down to comments. Believer or non-believer in chat. Like the video along the way. Sub channel along the way. It's a brand new channel. I need your help. I need you. All right? And let's go. All right, we got more non-believers again. We actually have about an equal amount of believers and non-believers, but the non-believers are putting more money up. By money, I mean channel points, because don't sue me. Or Twitch. All right, let's go. Hand's great. Keep. We got our seer. It's a little slow, I guess, but... All right, they mulligan to 6. Got our new art merchant here. Shambling gas 2, sure. Sure. Guild Sworn Prowler. Card's really good. Card's really good. Alright, so land. We're going to attack, so we're not going to block. Play our merchant and say go. We have our druid next turn also. Try and roll that nat 20. Portable hole. Alright. You got me. You got me. Owlbear Shepherd. Sure. So we just attack here and play our druid. Try and get our druid game on, I think. Ensure all of our land drops. Maybe get a little lucky here. A little lucky on the roll. What do you think, folks? We're going to get an island and a forest. Roll 14. Sweet. So we get a cultivate off this thing? That's great. That's great. And attack for 2, sure. And just nothing. Super sketch. Super sketchy. Alright, so we're going to play a land. We have this this hexproof trick, though, which is super awesome. So we can just jam here. And if they have a trick, we get to just blow them out. They do not. Alright. Should I play Seer and draw a card? Just play Seer and step draw. We have 7 mana for our worm. They're going to contain my Seer. So we'll just sacrifice it, I guess. It's fine. No problem. Good value. Draw a card. The Archdruid here, again, whenever it attacks, mill, death touch. Can cast things at mill, yada, yada, yada. Play land. We're going to attack again. I would like to use this as an adventure first to get maximum value, because that's like really, really sweet. So, alright, total power is not 8, but it will be next turn. 14 to 12. Could also just freaking block this thing. I'm sorry, never mind, it's the opposite. Yeah, so that's fine. Take 2. 12-12, my board is great. We got a big boomer in a hand. Summon Undead. Mill 3, Zombify. With no creatures in the graveyard, that's a bold move. That's a bold move. But they hit Spawn or Stalwart. They're going to get Spawn. And I think we're going to get them pretty good this turn. We're going to jam with everything. Everything. Mill 2. And then I can cast these cards this turn, right? Once during each of your turns, you may play a land or cast permanent spells from along the graveyard. Sweet. That's awesome. They block here. We give them the old scale deflection. Hopefully no 1 mana damage spell, but yeah, totally happy just to fire it off here. And we cast our vampire spawn and just keep things rocking and rolling. Killing it. Killing it. Deck's humming so far. Deck's humming. Oh, I even have 8 power creatures. That's sick. This card's great. Like, good defensive creatures that draw cards in limited are really, really good. Hot tip. Hot tip. If they keep you alive and draw a lot of cards, you're in good shape. You're in good shape. This card's also really good. Flaming Fist Dusk Guard. Next creature gets +1/+0. Sure, it's a 3/1. The Vampire Spawn. Alright, that's cute. So they have a 3/3 Vampire Spawn. Sure. We're going to untap, and this thing has Death Touch when it attacks. However, if it dies, we lose the ability to cast things off of it. So we don't want it to die in combat, despite having Death Touch. Interesting. Very interesting. We currently have 2 creatures in the graveyard. It needs to be 4 for this thing to have Menace and Death Touch. I want to cast this big bopper. I guess I could just mill myself, right? That is true. With this thing in play, we don't need to attack. We just mill first. Sure. Let's do it. Mill 4 cards. We hit Meteor Golem, Horde Robber, Land Druid. You may once during each of your turns. Oh my god. That was nice. That was nice. Can I get a Leroy? Mill some more cards. Can't play those. Only 14 cards left, but they're at 4 with nothing. Go. Draw a card. Fantastic. We're cooking, folks. The non-believers are shaking in their boots. If you're a non-believer and you're shaking your boots, please raise your hand right now in chat. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. All right. Let's. This will be a 4/4. They are mega dead. Mega dead. Mega dead. Sack this. Deal damage to this, or whatever. Shrink this thing. They can sack it here, and then we just kill them. Whatever. Do your thing. Draw a card. They need to draw like our removal spell here exactly, or they're dead. And then we still have a great shot too. So do that. 3, 6. Yeah, whatever. They're just gonna scoop. Gotcha.
Game.
I don't know, folks. This deck looks pretty good. 1-0. Where'd you go crazy? What? You know, like 90s alt rock bands or whatever. Far as go, we got Ghoul Merchant Nurturer. It's all awesome. Bag of Holding. Not really ramping yet. I'm just gonna play Ghoul into Merchant. Bag of Holding. Reckless Barbarians. Bag of Holding is pay 2 to loot, but the cards that get looted go into the bag, and they can pop the bag later. It's just a very slow card advantage engine, honestly. And then they have a Reckless Barbarian, which just sacks the deal for red. I mean, like, I don't really mind trading, honestly. Like, the Ghoul is not particularly useful in our deck. And we have a sack outlet for our Shambling Ghast anyway. I'm set to attack. Attack by Vampire Spawn. Alright, cool. That works too. That works too. Kyle says, ran my first Baldur draft last night. Blue-red dragons, hella fun. Dragon cards are very good. We've not been dragons yet, but the dragon cards do seem very good. Very good. Yeah, double Skirk Prospector here. They can play a 5-drop if they want to. Be bold. It'd be bold. Pay 2 to loot. Sure. Not really what I want to be doing on turn 3. There's a huge cost to doing things like this early in the game because you're not developing your board. So you're going to fall behind, not be able to use the cards off of it. So it's a very slow card. You know, now I get to attack. They didn't attack or block with the Barbarian. We don't draw a Lamb, which stinks a little bit, but we're going to attack. We could have played a creature free combat with the intent to sacrifice it if they block. But, again, I don't really value this Ghoul that highly, so attack with those two, put them at 12. I guess we're just going to cast Merchant. Robber won't get through, obviously, and I want to draw some cards and make some land drops, so the Merchant just like go. Pass it. Your turn. So right now we have the board, and honestly we have the better card draw engine anyway. So we're in great shape. They're going to bag again. Oh my god. Every time you do this, it's a tempo black hole. They're discarding another honk or hookar. Play land, sure. Play the painter, sure. So Still no real good blocks for them. And try to make land drops, which is reasonable, but... Alright, so... do this, untap. That's good. So I'm going to team with Nicole and my buddy Jay for the Baltimore SEG Open. And, Jay used to be my Pro Tour Magic buddy, but is more of a... he's basically washed now. He's mostly a family man doing his job and stuff. But he just sent me like the stupidest modern combo deck. He freaking loves shitty combo decks. It's great. It's great. That'd be a lot of fun. Who's going to Baltimore? Who am I going to see there? So we're going to guess Druid here off Treasure and just like make our land drops. I think I would sack Druid to the Ghoul though. So we're going to do this first. Yeah, Jay loves a good shitty combo deck. Loves it. Loves it. All right, we're going to get Swamp Island here. You're going to be there? Sweet. Anyone else going to be in Baltimore? Roll for 20. No. It's happening in Baltimore. It's an SEG Con or whatever in August, I believe. All right, so play Island and attack. We jam. We're going to leave the Painter back up in the Merchant back, obviously, but sending it in. Now all of our Mana Dreams are coming true. They're just not going to block. So, you got to pick one, right? So an important thing to note, right? If you're playing a game and you have a creature in play and it hasn't attacked or blocked when, the stats line up where it could have attacked or blocked, something's probably wrong. Couldn't attack last turn, I guess, but they could have blocked this 4 turns ago. They've taken 6 damage off the School. It's a lot. Oh my god. But they're playing a rare, so it might work out for them. Cardam, Patron of Flames. We have a 4-mana 4/3 haste. There's too much text on it. Whenever it attacks, put a flame counter on it, then seek a card with mana value to the flame or flame counters on it, and exile a card face down. When it dies, alright, so it's sort of like Bowmat Courier. It banks up cards whenever it attacks. But the cards are of ascending mana value. So if they have no 1-drops, it won't do anything. Okay. It's a card. Chat, come join me. I'm getting lonely over here. They're going to bag of holding again? Sure. Discarding a W Dispute? Sure. 5/4 haste. That's a monster. We have kill spells, but none at present. So they attack, put a flame counter, and seek a 1-drop. They have a 1-drop, so 1-drop goes under the thing. So when this dies, they get all the cards under it, Bowmat Courier style. But they're attacking, and they're also at 8. So they're kind of dying also. Very aggressive attack. Obviously, this card has to attack to do its effect. But again, if this Barbarian blocked this Ghoul, they'd be at 16 right now. So... Alright, so we're going to play... We're building up towards casting Meteor Golem. We're going to attack here. I think we're going to attack with everything, honestly. Because they can't really block the Merchant anyway. The Merchant should have double spell. Let's attack. Maybe I should have played the Robber first. If I want to sacrifice to the Ghoul or not. But I don't think I really need to, honestly. What's up, Marty? Sure. And now they're going to block. Block there. Sure. That's fine. Because again, it seems like they don't want to get, got by the Ghoul where I block and they sack a thing. But if I sack a thing, then they just... I lose the thing anyway. So, alright. So play that. Play Forest. Can only sack once. So we're going to go... Swamp 4/1 Horde Robber. Not going to bother with the stupid adventure part. Yeah, it's not an Entuku Husk. It's not just a strictly better Entuku Husk. You can only sacrifice once turn. Only once turn. So now I have a hugely wide board. I can't cast Mirror Golem next turn. Which might have been, honestly, a reason to cast Horde Robber. To cast Nurture over Horde Robber. That's probably a mistake, actually. They steal my Sewer Plague. Alright, that's pretty good. It's a thing. Taking the Priest, though. Game looks good, though. Game's looking great for us. Their best card right now has to attack to do anything. And pretty good for us when they're in a bad spot. I also have this freaking thing to block it, too. So, alright, untap.
Oh, it's Mythic Helix!
my plane.
Easy game. Easy game. Never, ever punished. Probably should have played the Nurturer last turn, so I could have cast Meteor Golem this turn, but never punished. Ever, ever, ever. So, attack step, attack with everything. It's probably not lethal, but it's really bad for them. Tony Mac, resub, thanks so much. Alright, so they block. We're going to sacrifice the Nurturer and just keep things alive here. We have plenty of mana now with the Robber hitting too, so. Down to 1. No board. They got a bag of holding, though, with a lot of stuff in it. With a lot of stuff in it. And this is a classic example of why this card's not very good. It costs a bunch of mana. Doesn't affect the board. It's funny because like if they had made that block earlier and they were at like 6 or 7 life here, they might be able to get back into it because there is a lot of good cards under it, but very expensive. Ghost Lantern to re-raise the Patron of Flames. Sure. And cast it. It's not good enough. Not good enough. Can I get a Leroy Jenkins here, please? I respect the attack, though. I do respect the attack. Alright, so Space Jam. Woo! Meteor Golem in the bag anyway. Yeah, I mean, like, sure. But, alright, there we go. We'll take it. Bag of Holding. I don't know how good Bag of Holding is in D&D. But not so good here. Not so good here. Kryptonite. Yeah! Oh my god. Well, if we can draw a single land, our hand is phenomenal. We are on the draw. We also have a bunch of 1s and 2s in our deck. This is the keep. This is the keep. Merchant gives me treasure, which can cast the Druid. It's just infinite lands, so Grim Bounty. Love me some butt rock.
Still a piece of garbage.
Alright, anyway. We drew our land, easy game. They played a Emissary and just say go. That's good for us. Alright, Merchant. I prefer to draw land, but if I have sack treasure to cast my Druid, whatever. This card's good. Druid's nice. Just like 2, 2 for 4. You always draw lands the rest of the game. You're good to go. Hello, David. David says, hi, Jim. Big fan of your videos. David, you subbed to the new channel, right? Right. Right, it's Moldrifter for sure. Aspiring Bard in for 4. You got me. You got me. Alright, didn't draw the land, but that's okay. They have a 2-3 and a 3-3. It's a little annoying, but yeah, let's cast it, whatever. Sucks to waste treasure, but try and high roll here. I like the upper half of the roll if possible. That'd be sweet. Sure, take it. Put that island in play. Love it. Play the forest. Love it. Oh, if I got a swamp, I can cast the Shambling Ghast. I screwed up. Yeah, I screwed up. My bad. My bad. Yeah. Dum. So, missed the guest. They're attacking here. I mean, I'm going to block. So, they probably have a trick here, and we're probably going to lose some creatures, but the reality is we can't just take 5 and do nothing. And we have so much gas in our hand that, like, whatever. Make him use a trick now. They'll block the 3-3 and just see what happens. What do you got? If it's the +3/+3, we lose both. A lot of smaller tricks won't lose both. Could be the Linworm thing. Alright, that was actually fine. So we traded 1 for 1. Didn't get blown out. And that's fine. Ambitious Dragonborn. Alright, that's a 4/4. That card's big. Alright, so we can Druid again and then just cast some stuff. They have a pretty big board, though. Not casting Shambling Ghast last turn might actually cost us the game. Druid, 2 lands, or Grim Bounty Nurturer. Kill this. We can't block anyway. If we play with Druid, we can double block the 3-3. We take a lot of damage, though, if anything goes wrong. We're going to Bounty. Just kill this. Just kill this. Cast the Nurturer. It's not ideal, but they only have 2 cards left. We have a lot of good stuff in our hand. Let's just not die. You know, let's just not die. Oh, no. Owlbear's so good. Owlbear's so good. Alright. The Seer. It's funny because the Seer here is just a 3/5, which is a pretty big blocker. That's what I was saying earlier. It's very important in Limited to always judge their cards based on rate. It's not always about abilities, you know? A 3/5 for 4 is just good. Like, it's just a good, huge body, which is great.
Oh my god, Becky.
And I would like to cast Druid here and kind of get my mana base going, but I think we have to play the Seer and the Shambling Guest. Just really D up. I guess we have enough mana to cast more things than that. I could cast Druid and then play a 3-drop. I have the Pump Spell too, actually. We could defensively use the Pump Spell. I don't like doing that, but we could do it. Although our other blocks are not good at all. It's pretty bad. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm just going to play Seer and play Shambling Guest and not be happy about it. Definitely, yeah, they kind of got ahead of us this game a little bit. 2-drop. Let's say that's a 3-drop? No. Oh no, that card's good. Thank God we have a removal spell for that one. Woo! Double Team is a very powerful ability. Very, very powerful ability. So, tap a draw card, then exile a card in your hand, and put whatever time counters on it, equal to the amount of mana value. When it gains less time counters removed from this card, you may exile, you may cancel its mana cost. If you reach spell this way, it gains haste on turn, and remove a time counter from each card. So if I can tap this and play... Oh, no, never mind. Alright, so... My reading glasses, no! How am I gonna draft a set?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Shit. Alright, we gotta kill this thing. That's like non-negotiable. And then I have 2 mana left over. Sucks. Alright. I have 3 actually because of the treasure. Sure. Alright, whatever. Kill this thing. Treasure up and just say go. Yeah. We're holding off pretty well here. This thing give reach too. It does give reach. Ooh, boy. That's a 4/4. That's a 4/4. And a land. They're almost out. They're almost out. No, this card's awesome. I love this card too. It's super great. Draw Swamp. I'm going to ship the Drider. We'll just work our way towards Drider. So it gets exiled. And it's on 5. Wait. I thought I removed the counter. Oh, each other card you own. God. If I only didn't break my reading glasses, I'd be fine, you know? Alright, untap. We draw a land. Sure. I mean, now we're just going to play the Druid and leave up the Archery, I think. We're also leaving up the Dread thing, too, so... Read the card, they say. Read the card. Cast this thing. We seem to be turning the corner here. Yeah, Limmer's insane. Just insane. It's a fine trick. All adventure cards are insane, honestly. To be totally honest.
Oh, it's Mythic Helix! Oh my god!
We rolled the most worthless Trunny of all time. Don't even need it. Alright, sure. Play a land. And we're just going to say go, right? Cast it. Sure. Sure. We have Linnorm and Archery up, too. That's a boomer. That's a boomer. Alright, Guardian Naga. This card's a house. This card is a house. Alright. Explosive Veggies. We're going to cast that. Things we just like... I mean, now we can block this, I guess, but... I guess I'm just discarding a land. Like 3, 6. We still have mana up for both of these. Yeah, sure, whatever. Discard of that. Move a time counter. Untap. Hello.
Bingo!
That works good, too. We'll just do that instead, I guess. Meteor Golem, kill the Naga. You know what? Maybe I should play the... Nah. Because, like, this can't die in combat anyway, so I'll just kill this thing. If exile land, nothing happens. It just goes away forever. Alright. Sure. Kill this. Still have some 4/4s to work through, but we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. And then we'll just say go. Use these tricks offensively too, of course. Unicorn. This might incite an attack, honestly. Might incite an attack, honestly. They're just gonna, you don't gotta like sorcery speed it, you know. But all right, here come the clowns. This is fine. We can make this work. Here come the 5/5s and the 4/4. Our blocks are good here with our archery too. We can give trample to our hill giant too. Oh yes, it's great. All right, so make the blocks and not die. We got trample, vigilance, vigilance, vigilance. So this thing specializes in sorcery speed. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna block. We're gonna pump up. This puts +3/+3 reach and trample till end of turn. This will block Meteor Golem on Owlbear. We'll block the 3/3 and on this, or 3/5. And then we'll block Shambling Ghast here. And then these two here. This looks phenomenal for us. These blocks line up really, really well. Those are our blocks. This thing could kill this if they flipped it, but did not. But so many words that, like, who knows what it does, honestly. So play this, +3/+3 onto the golem. And now everything dies. Everything dies. There's drafts to SG Con. There's like side drafts though. Then -1, -1.
Look at the massacre, my boy.
That was a massacre, folks. Vampire spawn, exile it. Now I have a boon. Again, one of the digital only mechanics. So the next spell I cast gets these bonuses. So I'm gonna cast this Hill Giant, and it's gonna be freaking huge. Monster. 8/7. Reach, trample, gain life. Love it. 3 mana left over. Can't spend it on anything. I guess I'll loot. Nah, this is fine. Just say go, whatever. Side drafts? I mean, they always have side drafts at events. Like, it's just like a... I mean, I can't promise they will, but I mean, almost always do. So, Drider and Vampire spawn. Activate this. This card's pretty... This card's, like, slow, but, like, the body's fine. And it's just a looter. And then, like, you just get the value later on, too. That was a cool game. That was a cool game. Take that. I'll take that. Prepare to face your doom. It's fine. We need to draw colors, obviously, but I'm gonna keep. Mr. Mooncow, new sub, or new person, new chatter. Hi, hello, hi. How do you do? How do you do? What's up? Welcome. Shambling Ghast. Brave Keep. Hand's fine. People mulligan too often and limited. People mulligan way too often and limited. Attack for 1. And, where's an owlbear? It's more mana efficient. Mulligan limited sucks. You know? Make sure you subscribe and... Oh my god. I lied. The reading glasses didn't break. And I'm going to need them. Lulu, Forgetful Holly Font. 3 mana for a 1/3 flyer. When it ETBs, you get a boon. Next creature spell you cast has flying. And then they are green-white, so it can be Helpful Holly Font, 2/4 flyer. Whenever you attack with one or more creatures that gain flying, you gain twice that much life. Or it can be Wild Holly Font, 2/4 flyer. Whenever you attack with 2 more other creatures that fly, and they get +2/+2 till end of turn. Holy crap. I think we have kill spells in our deck. Alright, I finished reading it. And the rope goes up. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Land. I'm just gonna play this Archdruid. This card's pretty good. Honestly, just draw some cards. Draw some cards. There's attack, you just mill too. You just cast those spells, so that's pretty sweet. Land 4. It's 2 to specialize. This card's also really good. Dragon Muralist. It's a 4/3 when you die, you just draw a card. Pretty good card. Pretty good card. Let's play a land and play Merchant. And we can attack, and they block, we'll kill this. With Death Touch, we can shrink it, so maybe they'll screw up. It's an on-board trick, but Attack, Death Touch. So if they block, we sack Ghast and shrink this, and it dies Death Touch. If they don't block, we cast the Horde Robber. So good beats all around. Good beats all around. We are taking shots in the air, though, so you need to be aware of that. If they flip this thing right now into the green one, other creatures are flying. All right. Can't help itself, but card's real good. Card's real good. All right, so specialized, guard a forest. Now it's a 2/4 flyer, and other flying creatures get. This is pretty sick. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. And Sylvan Shepherd. All right, whatever. We draw Druid of the Emerald Grove. We have kill spells in our deck, but we have a very short time frame to draw them. This only can play permanents, which kind of sucks. We're just going to attack with a whole bunch of stuff here. And I guess see what happens. Priest of Ancient Lore, Nurturer, Emerald Grove. Meteor Golem is definitely one to be looking for. Alright, attack, 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 attack. Could send the Shambling Ghast also, I guess. They block that, I get a treasure. I can cast Meteor Golem, maybe. And if they don't block it, I am playing other blockers anyway. Not good blockers, though. Ship it, whatever. Alright. God! Our top card was Grim Bounty. Killer. Killer. So we're dead in 2 turns. Block the Horde Robber. Take a bunch. Should I cast the Priest? Yeah. I mean, thanks, Captain Hindsight. 14 to 11. We Druid. We can go Druid Priest. Yeah, I guess. This is gone forever. I don't even want to cast this, honestly. I guess I like can maybe race. Let's cast the Druid. Yeah, it's not good. This is tough. Roll 19. Sure. If I cast the... Just cast the 4/1 and try and race. This is bad. This is bad. We are, we lose the 4/1, but if I play this, I get to at least try and draw one of my kill spells. And draw a card. Oh yeah, the Owlbear in play, right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I gotta cast this. Right. It's Owlbear, I'll draw off of the power in play, so great. Draw a card. That is not a removal spell. Please draw a removal spell. Come on now. I need you. I need you right now. Ah, crap. Are we dead? That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. Still alive. Still alive. The problem is now we can't draw one removal spell to win the game. So I think we're just dead. Shit. Shit.
Would it help if I got out and pushed?
It might. It might. The 6-drop gives us 3 life. But we need to kill this and gain life, which I don't think is possible. I don't think is possible. This card's sick. This card's unreal. Like, all right, let's all of our attacks suck too. Arch Druid. Funny, they block and kill us. I can't play the cards either, but all right, we'll just attack, I guess. I think we're dead here. Yeah, I don't know if it's a combination of cards we can actually even draw. We hit pumps. Ah, that's pretty good. That would have been pretty good, actually, the archery. Giving things reach. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Damn, that sucks. All right. 9. Yeah, I mean, we're just dead. So, all right, they got us. We draw. Sack this, draw a card, make a treasure. Draw. We draw a Meteor Golem, but it's just not enough now. It's just too late. It's too late. No, we were so close. We were so close. Ugh. Brutal. Brutal. They go find a dragon. This card's really, really, really good. It's literally just a 4/3 for 3 or for 4 that just draws a spell when it dies. Really, really good card. Alright, you got me. You stupid elephant. You stupid elephant. We did meet our doom. It's true. We did meet our doom. Flyers definitely are good against our ground blockers. We have a lot of removal spells too, though. So, keep this. Hand's great. Any warriors in chat? I hope not. I hope not. Sewer Plague, Shepherd, Dread, Lenorm, Snake Dragon. Frickin' Snake Dragon. Ah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Toll Keeper here, making my land come in tapped and putting me off for a turn. Please draw land. Oh!
Oh, it's Mythic Helix!
So lucky.
Oh my god!
So lucky. I'm gonna play the Shepherd here because I definitely want to block. And if I'm gonna lose a card to a trick, I want to lose Shepherd, not Merchant. So let's play the Shepherd now. So go. Song comes in tap next turn, but no problem at all. A little lucky there, draw that land. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Nothing. And we draw Shambling Guest. Wow. Super, super sketchy. I don't like this at all. There's a counterspell in this set. And I'm not casting my Merchant. We're going to play it safe here. Play Shambling Guest, play tap land, so go. Too sketchy. Yep, they have a counterspell. Because they paused and they were like, shit, they played they can pay for it. So there's like a Quench, counter pay 2, and then it perpetually makes a creature smaller. They definitely have it, 100%. And this is a really, like, seek new knowledge. Or maybe not, maybe not. So this is an important lesson for playing on counterspells, right? So our opponent just says go on turn 3 with 6 cards in their hand. That should immediately, if you're a good limited player, fire off the warning bells. Spidey sense, ding, 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 something's wrong here, right? Then you think to yourself, what could it possibly be, right? The counterspell makes a lot of sense. We cast a 1-drop and play around it. Obviously, they don't cast it. But then they cast Seek for Knowledge, right? So now, we were like pretty sure they had the counterspell. But because they cast Seek, now it could have just been Seek and not the counterspell. It could also still be both. But the counterspell goes down a little bit in likelihood. So you're always just, it's called putting your opponent on a range. It's a poker term. So you're putting your opponent on a range of possible cards, deciding how likely it is that they do or don't have that card, and then making your plays accordingly. So right now, they play a land said go again. So once again, now I think Quench is super, super likely, the counterspell. I don't know the name of it. But they could have something else also. But still, I think it's very, very likely they have it. So probably just had both. But every play your opponent makes dictates you changing their range in real time. So that's important to note. But we can play around it again because we have the Merchant and 2 mana up. So undersimplify. There you go. So play this. It resolves. Awesome. And now I can sack the gas and kill the Toll Keeper. They could have like a pump spell or some sort of trick if you wanted to be super conservative and just wait. Because it's very important to note that in a game Magic, you don't have to do anything. Players love just like casting their spells, killing things, playing tricks as soon as they can. One of the best things you can do in Magic is just nothing. So right here, we could sack the Merchant, sack the gas to the Merchant, draw a card, try and kill this. But we're only attacking for 1, and we're not really gaining that much. We're just going to say go here. We're just going to say go. We can still do this whenever we want to. We can just do it on their turn. The opportunity cost here of just waiting and playing around their trick is 1 damage. Well worth it. Okay, so now we know. So they have this card. So once again, the counterspell goes down a little bit in their range. They could still have it, but they had another instant to play. So it's not like they were like just leaving it up. And now we can safely kill this and not feel bad about it. So sack this. And -1/-1. We also have 2 1/4s against their 1/1s, which is great also. Great. It's a boomer. Love it. Love it. Thanks, C-Snid. Appreciate it. Try and keep the learning fun here on Bronze to Mythic, you know? Ding. So they're thinking again. They've played a pretty cool flash game so far. About range, I was playing Dead Sea a few months ago. It was a brutally grindy game. He said that he was so stressed because of my potential range of cards, just holding some lands. That's part of the reason why you hold lands too. Is it like, you want to give your opponent the question mark. So they're going to play the adventure part of the Young Blue Dragon, not just cast it, and again leaving up mana. All right, so once again, I think it's very likely they have the counterspell. We're going to probably just play our salad here and then draw a card off the merchant. We're not going to just mill cards, I don't think, because like we're unlikely to hit and like it just wastes mana. I'm going to draw a card first, actually. I'm going to draw a card first, see what happens. Actually, no, that's bad. That's play on the counterspell. So play this first. See what they do. The pause also screams counterspell. Then we're going to sack this and draw. Why are we doing this right now? Because I want to draw a land. I want to make a land drop this turn. So if I draw a land, I'll be able to play it this turn and keep our lands flowing. And I want to do it anyway. So Guiding Bolt, 4 damage to, or kill a creature power 4 or greater. So sure, that's actually insane for us because this is a pretty high value removal spell and they killed a pretty shitty creature with it. So, and again, once again, they played an instant again. So the range on the counterspell goes down a little bit again too. So a lot of instants, and then now they're playing a rare that I'm going to read. Vladimir and Godfrey. Gilbert Godfrey. Re-Rejuvenation. 3 mana to return it from the graveyard to battlefield tapped. Pressure against +1/+1. Activate ability control one creature. That's kind of cool. So when it dies, it just comes back. It's an impressive card. And they have a creature in play. It's a 1/1, so that's actually a pretty good card. And again, once again, counterspell is still up. So now I kind of think they have it. So rest in peace, Gilbert Godfrey. Now, however, this is pretty cool. So again, Perpetual is a mechanic that's digital only. It means that you literally Sharpie the card. So if we Sewer Plague the Gilbert Godfrey here, it'll perpetually get -2/-2, which means that it will be a 1/0 in the graveyard. And then it can grow, but it'll die again. So it kind of just like keeps making it die, which is kind of sweet. So we're going to do that. And then I think we're just going to say go. Again, I'm not going to cast a spell and do a counter spell here because I still think it's pretty likely they have it. There's no reason to do anything yet. Just going to say go. Yeah, and they cast this and did not cast the dragon again. So once again, the counter spell looking really likely, and we can nullify the card in their hand but without doing actual anything, which is great. So now we have our Scale Deflection up and Sewer Plague up, although maybe not at the same time. Very flashy deck here so far. Counterspells are often awkward and limited because it's very, very hard to... oh, we get to kill this now? Sweet. It's very, very hard to leave up... yeah, we could use the pump spell to block it and kill it, but then it would just come back. So we're going to Sewer Plague now. Because there aren't that many instant speed things to do. So you leave your counterspell up, they don't do anything, you do something else. It's hard to do that, but they've done it every turn so far, which is pretty good for them. Alright, so they need to pump and attack here. I'm not going to attack, though. And we might just want to, like, just use this to put the counters and cast it. Because it is a 7-drop, and they're currently tapped out of their counterspell. So we'll also draw a card off this thing, too, which is sick. Actually, we will anyway, but yeah. So right now, we can just use this Scale Deflection to pump our creature up, make a better blocker for this thing, and then just cast the Lenorm, draw a card off this, and play on counterspell. We could also just cast the Gorger and draw a card also, but I think I want to use this now and just keep drawing cards and grow our board. So, and then we're actually going to pump the Merchant. I think the Shepherd's more valuable. So we're going to pump the creature we're more likely to get in combat that might die. Pump this. Untap, draw Spawn. Sure, and just cast this. And then no attacks. Draw a card. Sweet. This thing can't come back without dying. They have 5 cards in hand, one of which is probably the 2-mana counterspell. Alright, so they have a sleep for my dragon, but I can just sacrifice to draw a card, so more value, which is awesome. And as long as this is in play, this thing goes off every turn, which is also awesome. So, and now they're all tapped out of the counterspell. So just good beats all around. Good beats all around. We're just going to cast the Hill Giant, I think, while they're tapped out again. And just chill. So, play this. Say go, draw a card. Just chilling. Now, this is the kind of game you can play when you have cards like Owlbear Shepherd, Skullport Merchant. You're drawing cards. You can kind of sit back, draw your cards. You know, if our deck was more of like a tempo aggressive deck, you can't necessarily afford to play a game like this. You don't have the good enough cards. So, contain my thing, sure, whatever. Now we're so far ahead on cards, like whatever, you know. So it's important to note that we are definitely the control deck in this situation. So I'll Quench up, which is fine. We're gonna cast this thing. What's up, Coral? I missed your 6-year resub. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Coral. 6-year resub. Holy shit. Let's hear it for Coral Dayton. Coral's an OG. An OG. Rolling 11, sure. Man, we are just popping off here. All right, and we're going to play land, just play Priest of Ancient Lore, I think. Sure. 2 mana up again. We eventually need to, like, find a way to win the game, but we're just drawing our entire deck, basically, so. Nurturer, sure. I don't really care if they counter this. I'm just going to cast it, honestly. Whatever. You want to counter my Nurturer, go nuts. Just say go. It is a card off of the thing. Oh my god, getting subs. Coral, you're the best. Coral's the bomb. Coral's the bomb. March Druid. The self-mill is a little concerning, honestly. Decking is definitely a possibility. Don't want to do that if possible. Alright, there's Yeezy. Young Blue Dragon. Meteor Golem. Tapped out again, which is great. Play Meteor Golem. Kill the 4/4. Then my attacks are still not great, honestly, but I have the archery, though. It's cool. Kill the sleep. Is that better? I don't know if that's better or not, honestly. We kill the sleep. We get our 7/6 back next turn. It's a little hard to block, obviously, but there's still a bunch of cards in their hand. The more we kill their board, the more we can just, like, attack. Like, I want to kill a 4/4. Leaving this in play tap like this, draws a card every turn. And, like, I think that we just want to undersimplify their board and keep playing stuff and go around everything than try and get one big threat in play. This is kind of like putting all our eggs in one basket, I think. Whereas this makes our attacks better for all of our creatures. Oh, okay. That sucks. Alright, so Blessed Hippogriff is here to ruin everything. This card's very good. Well, now I can't attack anymore. I guess it was sleep, right? I guess it was sleep. Ouchie wowie. And now we're just going to cast Vampire Spawn as I go. So, we'll eventually get there. Adventure cards are busted. Adventure cards are just totally busted. Draw a card. We've got a lot of stuff, but so you can see how this 4/4 is like dominating this board right now. Pilgrim's Eye, sure. The deck seems good. The deck seems good. Play land. Play Hippogriff, sure. We draw the Seer. I mean, we don't really want to... I'm very concerned with decking. Decking is a very real concern in this game. So, this thing does give Trample. So we can, like, set up a small attack and try and use that and then pump our next creature also. I'm very worried about decking. I'm very, very concerned about decking. Alright, we're going to attack with these two. Just try and get this 4/4 into combat, and so we can use our archery and then pump up our next creature. Right now, our deck is a Merchant, a Horde Robber, a Shambling Ghast, 2 Grim Bounties, a Druid, a Drider. We don't have much left, honestly. I'll be totally honest. We're getting a little thin here. So they're only going to block the 3/3. Fantastic. So, pump this thing. 6/6 Trample goes over, deal a bunch of damage, and then our next creature is going to be big. We're going to make our Seer into a 4/6 Trample. And then we're also going to cast the Ghoul and the Robber, I think. Again, I don't really want to use this card. So I'm concerned about self-mill, so... Draw land, sure. Again, we have 2 kill spells in our deck, which is good. So... Now we have a 4/6 trample, a 3/6, a 3/3. These cards and the ghoul, which can all safely attack next turn. Alright. Alright. Their deck's pretty good. Gotta push through here. Gotta push through. Draw another merchant. God damn it. We want to draw our Grim Bounties. We have 11 cards left. So sleepy. Alright. Play land. I guess we're attacking with Ghoul and Merchant. We just really can't afford to sit here anymore. Opponent's a Bronze League hero. Bronze League hero. Here come the attackers. Again, our deck is Druid, 2 Grim Bounties, Horde Robber, Shambling Guest, Drider, and 5 lands. It's not a very thick deck. Attack with a 1/4, just to try and get rid of it. We can just sacrifice it, obviously, but... Alright, so... They're making some sketchy looking blocks here. Alright, I'm going to sacrifice the Seer. See what's up. We already committed to the attack, so we can't back up now. Okay. Acrobatics. 4-mana instant. Blink all things you control. Then roll a d20. You can blink them again. Doesn't really do much. Just like fogs for a turn. And they blink twice. They get 2 lands from Pilgrim's Eye. Whatever. Sure. Fogs the turn. Whatever. We're going to play our Druid and our Merchant. I don't think this Druid's ever going to attack, honestly, but... The sound bug's happening. I hate the sound bug. I need my sounds. I need my sounds. Need that rare in our last draft. Yeah, right? Be a cool one. Be a cool one. Alright. Can sack Golem and recast it each turn. Put that from your library. From your library, not from play. That'd be insane. Alright. Say go. A lot of words. A lot of words in the set. Here's a reading class if you want to borrow them. Juvenile Mist Dragon. 4/3 flyer for 4. ETBs for each opponent tap into 1 creature that player controls. They don't tap. This card's insane. Just Bergstrider as a flyer. It's real good. It's real good. Put some arena sounds on my soundboard.
I am Karn.
Alright. They're gonna tap my Merchant. Alright. We need to draw some kill spells, folks. We need to draw some freaking kill spells. I'm just gonna draw. I'm gonna sack the Lindworm and just draw. Try and turn off my my Shepherd. Sack this, draw. Shambling Ghast. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. They have 1 land, 1 card. We have 9 cards left. Again, 2 Grim Bounties are in there. So 2 Grim Bounties are in there. I think they're playing for me to deck. I think that's why they're playing so defensively. We're 26, like... I'm going to draw again. Alright. Hopefully our Grim Bounties aren't the bottom cards of our deck, because that'd be really freaking annoying. Alright, there's one. There's one. There's one.
Bingo! Alright.
Kill a 4/3. Thank God no Tire's Blessing. Play Shambling Ghast. Now we attack. Our attacks could be a little better, I'm not going to lie, but We're sending the ghoul. The golem. It's probably just a lot of stuff on us. Because now we can give anything -1/-1. So the 2s can trade up also. Sure, whatever. We gotta kill them. There's no... We can't just sit here forever, so... Yeah, whatever. It's a freaking jam. We can't attack with this because we'll mill too, so... What is that? Attack everything. Sure. Ship it. Ship it. I know they can block Priest with the 1/1, but like we need to kill their board. We need to shrink their board down and make some moves here. Again, cards remaining are Horde Robber, 2 bounty, or 1 bounty, 1 druid, 1 drider, 3 lands. 7 cards left. Big thanks to untap.gg. Download it for free. Use my link. Hashtag sponsored. Track all your deck and everything. 2/3. So we're going to lose a 2/2 here, which is fine, I think. Druid is bad. It's not a May. I mean, it's just a good card, but... Alright, so... They're going to chump, trade, chump, and then we can sacrifice the Shambling Gas to kill one of these creatures. Do I want to draw a card off of it or no? I could just sack the Shepherd post-combat and just draw the card now and stop drawing cards. Merchant. 7, 6, 5, 4. This is 4 turns to win the game. I'm gonna sack the Merchant. Sack this. And we're gonna shrink the I want to keep my 3/3 my 2/3, so we'll shrink this one. Yeah. Alright, sick draw. Perfect. Deal damage. They're at 10. Most things die. They have a Wrath. We can never win, so we're jamming everything. Here's Drider. 2 mana up for the counterspell still, if they have it. They don't. They didn't have it. So the whole game went through and they didn't have the counterspell. So they draw 2. And there's literally no more sounds anymore. Stupid program. Draw a card. Sure. Down to 5 cards. Is there a Wrath in the set? I don't know. Flaming Fist Dusk Guard. I think we're getting there, folks. Another dragon. Jeez. Alright. We have a 3/6. Our ghoul. A 3/3. No! Ranger Squadron. Or we have to draw our bounty. Like, we have to kill the squadron before it attacks. It's a freaking 4/4. God, that's good. There's literally no more sound anymore. It's done. Untap.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix!
Alright.
Oh my god!
Alright. Alright. Kill this. And play Horde Robber. Attack with everything that's not this stupid thing. Attack, 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 attack. Attack, attack. Attack. Grindy game. Grindy game. Must be nice to be me. It's like 4 cards left. I gotta draw it eventually. 3/1 on Drider. 2/3 on Ghoul. 1/1 there. Alright. We're gonna sack. I'm gonna sack this stupid thing we're never gonna attack with. So sack this thing. And a bunch of stuff. A bunch of stuff dies. They go to 2. They've got nothing left. I mean, if they have a way out, we lose. So it's just Wrath or bust. So whatever. Whoosh. Space Jam, yes! Yes! We ain't decking. Not us. Oh boy, tight game, tight game. First, remember that follow button. Watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, Bronson Mythic. Thanks, thank you, Besner. You're great. Shambling Gas, Salad, Merchant, Druid. Sure. A lot better on turn 4 than turn 15, you know? So keep this. Hand's great. Don't forget to ring the bell. Mountain go. Gas go. Ship it. Mountain go. Oh, I love Horde Robbers so much. I'm such a huge fan of this card. It's just so good. Just a great card. Dragon Mage. Will they play dragons? We'll find out. I am the walrus. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Oh, I love a good bottom. Sewer Plague. Honestly, I think we're gonna plague this. It's just like our robber hits, gets a treasure, starts to snowball. They could be playing multiple colors, and the ramp is important. Also, they mulligan. They might need the mana. We're just gonna kill this. Just gonna kill this.
Get off my plane.
Attack. Attack. Treasure. Go. We also have our Archdruid plus Entropic Decay combo. Grim Hireling. Got a rare, folks. 4 mana for a 3/2. Not very good. When one of our creatures you control does combat damage to a player, create 2 treasures. Pay black and sack X treasures to kill a creature. That's a pretty good card. It's weak, but good. I'm going to attack with my Horde Robber. Try and get a block for my archery. And then we're going to cast the Archdruid, I believe. So, going to leave back the gas to block this thing, though. Let's see what they do. You gonna block? Are you a coward or a warrior, Grim Hireling? Coward or a warrior? Yeah, a warrior, folks. Nope, got a coward. It's a coward. Coward all day. Make a treasure and play land and Archdruid and just say go. Super Horde Robber. Pretty powerful ability, honestly. Turning treasures into removal spells, but the Prowler. Okay, we draw Grim Bounty. That's also pretty good. They now have mana up, so now I'm not interested in playing my pump spell into a possible removal spell here. But the Archdruid can attack, and it would just trade with the Hireling or the Prowler. I guess it would trade with Prowler, which is like not great, but not that bad. They don't draw a card either. I guess I can't play anything off it though. Maybe I just like to use the Entropic Decay here. Just mill some cards, try and get some value. So let's do this. We mill over Nurturer, Ghoul, Meteor Golem, Farst. Definitely can't cast Meteor Golem. We can cast Ghoul, Nurturer, or just play a land. We have 3 creatures in the bin for this thing, which is kind of cool also. We're about to play one, though. So, archery. Yeah. I guess we just play the Ghoul. I kind of play the land. We already have treasure, though. Cast this. It's a free spell, which is nice. Then we'll attack. And I'll offer the Druid for the Prowler. I think it's fine. I guess I could sack the Ghast and kill the Prowler, but then like they draw a card also, and like I don't even mind them not drawing a card, just trading here, so I think this is fine. Mill 2. We had a creature, so now this thing's gonna be a menace creature, which is kind of cool if this thing dies. Sure, this is fine. So they don't draw. We trade, which is fine. And we end the turn. So now we've got a good board state, and then 4 spells to work with. And a merchant. And 2 treasures in play. That card's really good. Shadowheart Sharon Cleric. This is a specialized card that I've played in red, actually. It's very good. Only works if you have less than 13 life, though. So, end step, we each take 1. And we untap and draw a Priest of Ancient Lore. Sure. Probably just start there. And then the Ghoul and the Robber will come in. Yeah, let's start here. Again, if they have mana for removal spells, don't play archery really. So play this. I didn't restart the game. Sorry, folks. All right, so draw off the priest. Surprise! Another merchant. Okay. Kind of wanted to land there, honestly, but sure. We're gonna send in the Ghoul and the Robber. They're going to block. And they're going to block. You know what? This is fine. Actually, I have to sack this. So now I go to sack the ghoul. I'll give the hireling -1/-1, and if they have a removal spell to kill with some response, it's not ideal, but whatever, it's fine, honestly. I could pump spell in theory, but we'll see what happens. So let's sack the guest. This like looks really good for us, meaning they probably have a trick. So it's -X here. They're gonna Dragon's Fire, and then maybe we just archery or nothing.
Look out.
Okay. Sure. That's fine too, I guess. I'm gonna... Huh. They have one card left? I guess I just cast this, right? Sure. Gray Salad. It's got Menace and Death Touch. It's a frog, too? Just another Frog Monday. What do you got for me, opponent? What's the... They have a Ghost Lantern. So they can rebuy one of the creatures? Sure. Think that's not too good for them. 4/1 Menace Death Touch on this board is pretty good. It's pretty good. So they have the Hireling again? Sure. And the Lantern? Sure. Equip? Sure. This is all looking pretty good for us. I think we just kill here. Just fire up the bounty. Get it for a bunch. Make more treasures. We have double merchant. Like, feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good here. Worst case is like they slam some insane 7-drop here, but we have plenty of ways to draw cards and pump stuff also, and this thing just can't be blocked regardless. So, Jaded Sellsword, whatever. Equip, can't have a trick, love it. Alright, so they're pretty dead here. Everything is trampled too, right? So untap. And up, that works also. Sure.
Bingo!
Sure. Kill that, and we're gonna go for lethal. There's no way they have it. There's no way they have a removal spell here. 1 black is nothing for the 1 black, right? You're dead. Alright, sweet. Sweet. Tossing the salad. Tossing the salad. I'll take it. Take it. Deck seems good. Deck does seem good. Let's go. Okay. The hand's a little clunky. We got a 7-drop. This is also like a 4-drop, though. It's just 5. We can keep this. We have a 2-drop. We have Merchant. We have a removal spell. Freaking Gandalf over here. Like, that's Gandalf. I'm sorry. It's Gandalf. Keep 7. Let's go. Bing. I think on the play I might have mulliganed, but on the draw we're fine. Goblin Trap Finder. 1 mana, 1/1 goblin. When it dies, seek a creature card, mana value 3 or less. The card perpetually gains haste, costs 2 less, and then goes away in your end step. Alright, we draw a Scaled Nurturer. They have a Prowler. They have a pretty good hand here. Prowler's so good. So good. We play Nurturer, we can try and guarantee Merchant next turn. We can also block this thing too. Ghoul also blocks, then we get bricked off. Yeah, alright, I'll play Nurturer once I go. Trying to guess Merchant, get a treasure, and keep our mana flowing here a little bit. Nefarious Imp. Whenever one of our permanents you control leave the battlefield, scry 1. Alright, that could be worse, I guess. Card seems underwhelming, to be honest. Don't draw land. We do get to play Merchant. Make a treasure. Say go. Alright. That's a pretty bad trade. Alright. This card's so good. Guildstorm Prowler is just ridiculously good. Play Gate and say go. Alright, so the good news is that at least they pump the brakes a little bit. So, yeah, it's Gandalf and Kaya. I don't get it. I don't get it, but... we're going to play land. Yeah, Prowler in the play is just so good. It's just impossible to block profitably. Eventually, we're going to have to block it, but... we could just cast Strider, but it dies to a lot of stuff. I'm not really thrilled about that. We... probably just need to, like, play the Ghoul and just block this Prowler, which is terrible, but I guess I could just trade a merchant for it. Whatever. Let's draw a card. Who cares? Honestly. Feels bad, but we're way ahead on cards. Obviously, because we missed a land drop, so. Gate of the Black Dragon. That's Urza, not Gandalf. Looks like Gandalf to me. Alright. Attack, sure. No. So why is this thing coming in? That's a little sketch. It's a little sketch. Whatever. What am I going to do? Not block? Like, fine. I'll block. What do you got for me? Tricks? No tricks? They have a Dragon's Fire, maybe? Really not that bad, honestly. We don't really need the... they get the Mantis, too, I guess. That's fair. Trap Finder. They get to do seek a creature card mana value 3 or less. Imp gets to scry. Draw a card off Prowler. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. They're just going to say go?
Inconceivable!
Alright. I guess. That's very strange. Play land. I mean, Drider can block the Imp in theory. We can cast Meteor Golem, but don't want to. Just gonna play Drider and say go and see what happens, I guess. They're gonna draw off of their Gate of the Black Dragon. And we're gonna pass the turn. It's got reach. It's a spider. Earth Cult Elemental. That's awesome for us. They roll a 3. Each player sacrifices permanent. I guess we're sacking a treasure for sure. They're going to sack their freaking Imp. Could have sacked a land and didn't, which is weird. But now we're in phenomenal shape. They had a great start, and then I don't know what happened. It all just fell apart. It all just fell apart. Alright. Attack. And make a freaking spider too. Alright, we could sack a treasure here and cast the ghoul. I'm just gonna say go. I want the mana for bigger things. I want the draw card as merchant. Yeah, sick value. Jeez. Woo! Earth Cult Elemental. Damn. Ancient Brass Dragon. So there's a cycle of mythic dragons that all you roll a d20 or something like that. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, roll a d20. When you do, put any number of target creature cards total mana value X or less from graveyards on the battlefield under your control, where X is the result. No animation for the mythic, as usual. But the good news is we're trying to freaking kill this, so whatever. So that's worth sacking treasures for. So here we go. Goodbye, treasures. Goodbye, Ancient Brass Dragon.
Get off my...
More like Ancient Ass Dragon. Seven win time. You're my way, King. You're my way. Hand's great. Keep. Plains. Unicorn. Sure. No worries. No worries. Soul to the Watch is a worry. This card's absurd. Just super good 2-drop. It's a 2-1, it attacks, get another 2-1. So good. So good. Hatching, I agree so much. I agree so much. Animations are just a wonderful, huge part of the game. Just so much fun on Arena. Makes you smile. And, it sucks. Alright, so... Well, we got no good blocks here. Actually, we can use the Dread on the Nurturer. Just like untap it and pump. That's actually fine. It's kind of risky, but we're like pretty behind the 8 ball here already, honestly. And casting a 4-1 is not going to help very much. Yeah, this is fine. I'm just going to go. We might get blown out here, but... This is, oh my god. Or the opposite, will blow them out.
Bingo!
You got more than that? Nope.
Wow, it's like there's a party in my mouth. and everyone's invited.
Now they're not going to attack, I guess, but... Woo, boy. Nice. Shambling Ghast, also nice. All right, good turnaround. Good turnaround. We... Do I want to play this? Do I want to, like, use the mill effect on it? Like, not really. Double team makes it so when you attack with a double team creature, you get a copy of that card in your hand, and they both lose double team. It's like 2 cards for 1. It's sick. It's so good. It's a very, very powerful ability. And it conjures. It creates the card. Alright, so... Again, I don't really... There's very little value in milling myself, because we're not going to hit 4 creatures. And, like... I'm just going to cast this. Cast this and cast the Shambling Ghast just so they go. Just going to buy time so I can cast my Lindworm and my Meteor Golem. Play that, play this, just so they go. Oh, I didn't put my water. That's stupid. That was stupid. 5 lands, 3 cards. I think they mulligan this game. They got the old unicorn. They can pump things up, but their attacks aren't very good. So, Gray Salad getting tossed. Getting tossed. Oh.
Look out.
We're not really doing much. Our attacks aren't very good. Our, yeah, just gonna chill. Just say go, whatever. We got Lindworm into Meteor Golems. We got the boomers. We're Arby's right now. We are Arby's.
Good lord. Gigantism.
Can I start a petition? No one's gonna listen to me. Alright? No one's gonna listen to me. Why does everyone activate this ability at sorcery speed? I guess they gain vigilance. That's fair, I guess. Alright, so they definitely have the +1/+1 your team card, because otherwise this attack is dreadfully bad. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll play around it. We can obviously like Sewer Plague in response. I don't want to waste Sewer Plague here, so... We block like this, they use the spell. We literally just lose Shambling Ghast, get a treasure, and then trade. Which is fine, I think. This is fine. This is fine. What do you got? What do you got? Nothing? Nothing also works. That's fine, too. Kill this. Sure. Alright. Some Muse, thanks for reset. Appreciate it. Alright, well, that being the case, here's my big fat boomy.
Oh my god.
Even gained 2 life. Must be nice. They have a lot of cards in hand. That card's really good. The Monk of whatever. It's a Banisher Priest. And they're going to Craving of Yeehaw. +3/+2 in haste. Attack each combat if able. Alright. So, we just like Meteor Golem and kill this thing, I think. We could Sewer Plague it. But the Meteor Golem will also block the thing that has to attack. So... If we don't kill this now, they can specialize it, and that makes it so the card like goes away. Oh, it doesn't. This makes it go if it's a white card. I'm just gonna freaking kill it, whatever. Play Meteor Golem, just lines up the board really well. Kill this, get the boomer back, attack for 2, say go. We got good blocks on this thing, we got good cards in hand. We did not gain 2 life, wasn't a dragon spell. We're gonna block this here. This thing can come back from the graveyard, but like whatever. It's fine. Could have blocked with a Lindworm, but like I'm gonna respect some sort of a trick, I think, so. Just gonna attack, I guess. Oh no, the sounds are going away again. Yes, they go. That is some art. Another one? Alright, well the good news is we get to just kill this one immediately, so. No pump spell, please. Valiant Farewell. Plus 2/+0. When it leaves the battlefield, you get a boon and draw a card. Alright, so they get a boon with the next creature is plus 2/+0. Still dies. They draw a card. Doesn't go anywhere. Play Kobold Warcaller. It's a 3/1. Alright. I mean, they're just dead, right? Look pretty dead to me. We'll take it. We'll take it. Opponent's deck didn't seem super great here. Sure. 7 wins. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ding. I missed the bell. So, our deck was pretty good. This deck felt quite nice. Had the good grind. Had good removal spells. It feels like having a good late game is very, very important in this format. And it did that very, very well. Deck worked great, honestly. Let's take a look here at untapped.gg. We went 7-1 in episode 3 of Bronze to Mythic here. And again, we just have a good, cheap curve. We got the Gould, we have Double Robber, Nurturer, a little bit of Ramp. Fun little double splash here off our treasures. The little, like, semi-graveyard theme was okay. You know, the Shadow Arch Druid was honestly pretty good. But the mill is a little awkward. We weren't really using the mill super well. But we had some boomers. Like Dredger's not great, but whatever. Drider. Hill Giant's great. The Lenorm's awesome. Meteor Golem was also great. Definitely a format for Meteor Golem because you're just like getting out to these huge mana costs anyway. And the rare was good too. Honestly, the rare, the Seer, just good body, cool ability. Deck was sweet. Deck was sweet. We'll take it. So, 7-1, episode 3, Bronze Mythic in the books. YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the new YouTube channel, please. All right? If you're there, hit every single button you can, all right? Episode 4 is coming up on stream, but episode 3, see you later. Have a good one.